Alrighty, folks, we got an article here out of Reuters. It almost sounds like something else. Anyhow, kind of like a rhyme. Anyhow, the title: North Korea faces food crisis after poor harvest, UN says. Oh boy. North Korea and their darn communism. Socialism and communism. Kind of ponder about Venezuela right now as well with this kind of stuff. Venezuelans are eating out of garbage trucks. They're eating garbage out of garbage trucks to eat in Venezuela. And the women are selling themselves to stay alive. And you know what I mean by that. Not a good situation, but I think they're socialist, which communism and socialism are kind of tied at the hip. Contrast that a little bit here with North Korea. 4 in 10 North Koreans are chronically short of food, and further cuts to already minimal rations are expected after the worst harvest in a decade, the United Nations said on Friday. Oh boy. So, it's not going to be pretty. Not going to be pretty. It's kind of just self-destructive. Capitalism we got over here: life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Government not really, or state being up everyone's nose in every regard at least. And with communism and socialism, it's pretty much fully the case, where they're up your nose and wanting to control everything. And generally, what history shows is the socialism and communism leads to disarmament, because you have to have full power, and that leads into enslavement, and then that leads into, without being able to fight back, genocide, and people dying off from no food, this and that. Things ran poorly. Not people with their own selves and their businesses. Instead, the government or state gets to run everything and control every aspect of one's life. Not ideal. Not very ideal. We don't want slavery. And why do Democrats want to bring that here? And why aren't Republicans more vocal about all that trash? About socialism and communism? Not ideal. Not ideal. Many millions have been killed off from this socialism and communism stuff. I think all that was spawned out of, wasn't it Karl Marx? Something like that. So anyhow, official rations are down to 300 grams, under 11 ounces per person per day. The lowest ever for this time of year, the UN said, following a food security assessment carried out at Pyongyang's request from March 29 to April 12. Yeah, not good. It found that 10.1 million people were suffering from severe food insecurity, meaning they do not have enough food till the next harvest. UN World Food Program spokesman Herve Verhusel said. North Korea's population is around 25.2 million, according to its Central Bureau of Statistics, the report said. So, what is that? It's under, well, over a third. Well, if you expand that out, that would be 40%. So 40% of the pop. Not ideal, not ideal. We don't need that garbage in America. America needs to say capitalism, and not the fake or corrupt kinds of capitalism. It needs to stay nice and capitalism, not socialism, all this promises of free stuff to young kids, youth, teens, to try and bait them into a garbage system, a deceptive system, and not telling them where the money has to come from off everyone else, and thus it kind of goes into a loop and self-destructs. Not ideal. Socialism, communism, disarmament, slavery, genocide. That's the recipes. Those are the recipes. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I will see you up ahead. As always, take it cool.